We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy, Tommy G. Stay Cash and Show. Finally slept for 12 hours last night after 0, 0, and 4. And I feel worse than I did before, Bill. I actually feel the worst today than I did the last 4 days where I slept 4 hours out of 100.
What happens? Your body gets used to it. Starts to shut down, and now it's doesn't know what you're doing. But first, I would like to thank you for introducing me to the world of Kinder Bueno. It is one of the most delicious snack chocolate treats I've ever had. And they come in a package like this, and you get 2 of them in there. 2 stick, kind of like Twix, but it's even going further. They break it up into little segments. So you have segments of fun. But then I went to Costco, and they got this.
Oh, my God.
So now I'm going to have packs of fun all week long.
Come on. I need a percentage of that.
So, yeah, Kinder Bueno is the best. If Kinder Bueno would like to, I'll sponsor. They can call me, I'll be the Kinder Bueno sponsor. But thank you. They are delicious.
I'm the best. Evan, have you ever had Kinder Bueno?
Never even heard of it.
All right. Well, you need to get on it. Kinder Buenos are great.
Go to you got up in upstate.
So Jay in the chat said the white Kinder Bueno is the best. I just don't know if that's Jay from London or a different Jay, because if it's Jay from London, you just fucking straight ignore any food advice. One, because everything in England tastes terrible, and 2, because she's had some really horrific takes already. So we'll have to see.
Well, I'm not a big white chocolate guy.
I'm not either, but listen, if something is that good, you gotta try the other variations of it, because it means they know what the fuck they're doing. So you gotta trust that they would know what they're doing with the other things they did. Maybe they don't, but I will try any Kinder Bueno.
But how many variations? So I've seen like a Reese's peanut butter cup with M&Ms in the middle.
Oh yeah, it's Jay from England. Don't even bother.
Okay. I didn't like it. Or the Hershey's, where they make Hershey's like, then they go to dark. Hershey's like white.
You gotta try it.
Cookie dough. Hershey's, fucking. No. That's when they lose me. When you get too far out on these mixtures.
It looks like, does your YouTube look like we have the hidden face app thing that you were using, Bill?
What happened?
Does our faces look blurry on the screen or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
Let me go figure it out.
All right, yeah, I think it's on there.
Mine's not blurry.
Yeah, your Kinder Bueno probably tastes like shit, Jay. They probably made it better out here in the U.S.
Yeah, all the good candies here first.
Yeah, everything's better here. Actually, Kinder Bueno is not from here, Bill. It actually is from Europe.
Well, I mean, anything. I would think like some type of Spanish candy. Bueno.
I don't know. I think it's Kinder means children, I believe, in German. Ich bin gut. I'm trying to think how you'd say. Yeah, gut. I don't know. What is Kinder Bueno? Someone's gonna have to
Kinder
tell.
would be something, and then Bueno's okay.
Yeah, but Kinder is German.
What does
What
Kinder
are
mean?
we arguing about? What Kinder means?
Where Kinder Bueno is from? Italy.
Italy.
Hold on, it says Italy. Hold on. Kinder Bueno. Kinder Bueno. Kinder is German for children. Bueno is good for Spanish. So we're both right.
Yeah.
German and Spanish, which made it confusing. It's a chocolate bar made by Italian confectionery maker Ferrero. So, I mean, it's a German and Spanish name made by Italians. I mean, who's better than us?
What was Kinder again? What was that?
Kinder is German in
So
children.
what does it mean?
Children.
So it's children good?
Yeah, probably good boy type thing or something.
Good boy.
Very strange.
Probably a big pedophile food. They fucking just good children. You want a Kinder Bueno? Get in my van. Good children. Children, good.
Well, a lot of, like Spanish, I don't know how Italy is. Like the Spanish, some of the words like come first.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying. It's probably good.
Might be like okay boy or good boy,
Yeah. So there we go. So that was very easy to figure out. Fucking German word, Spanish word, Italian company. And fucking Jay's trying to take credit for it in fucking England. You're like, every country in the world is involved in this except England. Fucking England. Fuck England. All right. What do we got going on in the world of sports? I have slept through the day. Big news for you guys. The first big news is Evan Hand. Bill Rupp was a co-host, not even like a 10-minute guest spot. Bill Rupp was on the whole first hour and 30 minutes of No Mercy yesterday. And actually backed his show up to stay on and then said, next time, maybe we don't have to rush as much. We had started a little earlier, already fucking laying the law down. Like, hey, this is, if you're going to have me here, this is how we do it from now on.
If I'm going to do something, I want it structured. I want the time. I want the place. Evan sends me a link. Within 15 minutes, I'm on. I'm ready to go. I mean, I just not playing around like you call me at 2. Hey, we're going to start at 3:30. Next thing I know, it's 5:30. Next thing you know, it's 5:45. Like, what's going on here? I need structure.
Bill's the new producer.
I'll tell you the reason. What'd you say?
Bill's the new producer of No Mercy then.
Yeah. So
Bobby lost his fucking piece.
Well, here's the problem. Here's the problem. And now after having Bobby in the sports chat long enough, I will hope that you will understand this. Do we all agree that Bobby is the most retarded person on the planet?
No, 100%.
Right. He's completely retarded. Every day he asks the same question on how to start a stream, how to withdraw from his account.
How to find a game.
Yeah, he's fucking retarded. Bobby's the producer. So there you go. Right? So it's like I used to do it, but I'm too busy. I don't have time for all that. And Kurt doesn't do it anymore because he's fucking on some fucking work mission. So it's Bobby. I told him, if we're going to do it, you got to do it. So, I mean, we spent an hour and 20 minutes yesterday with Bobby looking for his adapter. That he was just there yesterday.
I bet if it was a video game, he'd know where it was.
If it was a video game, he would have been on that shit like white on rice. So make sure you guys go check out the new No Mercy podcast starring William Rupp, where we break down the whole Will Smith, Chris Rock, Oscars conspiracy theories and why. You can find out why this was all Tupac's fault.
But listen, I mean,
for real.
Start off
for real.
We can start off. The Oscars, first of all, has a lot to do with sports, which leads to another conspiracy that this was the first year that all the states who have gambling were able to bet on this. You didn't have to go to an offshore. Canada only didn't have it. Bet365 in Europe only didn't have it. Every book had it to bet on. And I was getting calls from people who were having parties in the city or having parties somewhere else. How do I bet on these things? How do I give them out to people as they come in? Oh, like, this is your bet. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, just open a FanDuel account. Of course, I gave them my promo code, so I get $100. But yeah. And it ended up being straight chalk from the opening award straight through. So not one plus money winner. Not one.
I said after the show, we always talk about the fucking FanDuel influence, how FanDuel is coming in and influencing all the sports. All the NFL primetime games were being fixed. All things are getting fixed left and right. Sports are getting weird left and right. What are the odds that the first year you can legally bet fucking the Oscars on FanDuel and these other major sites, not one single underdog comes through? Not one. Who the fuck's betting a minus 1,200 or a minus 500, especially if you can't parlay it, which you couldn't. So you can go stab it like my favorite, which was Billie Eilish, minus 210, right? Like you can go lay at 210, but you can't lay it for a ton because you're still laying 200. Everyone's betting plus money bets for the Oscars. Always. Because there's always going to be a few upset. Not one upset. Not one.
I mean,
some shady shit.
Leads to the thing that we'll talk about again. I mean, it just goes that I think I'm getting further and further into my faction, guys. So follow me about my faction talk. FanDuel, I told Tommy last night, I think FanDuel is involved or they are part of the faction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at, I was doing NASCAR. Guys, again, if you're not signed up for 4dbets.com, you're missing out on everything. Price Wallace is going nuts on golf. Tommy's been killing basketball. We're killing everything else. The DFS guys are just going insane. Healy was hitting for thousands and shit. Rackets with the tennis. Everybody's been going great. Ghost with the hockey is insane. Aber with the basketball. I think that covers about everybody.
We don't have to the whole staff. We got it.
But anyway, we killed NASCAR again. We hit a plus 2,800 on Sunday. Plus 2,800, guys. And I only picked three guys. So plus 2,800 we won on. And then we won Saturday also, the other race, the Xfinity race. The only thing we didn't win was the Kyle Busch in the truck race. We should have swept the whole weekend. But you sign up now because you're ridiculous. 2,800, you're going to miss out on that? I mean, that's ridiculous. And FanDuel, talk about the thing, FanDuel had it at plus 1,800. And then I looked and someone's like, no, Bill, it's 2,800 on 365, which leads you to think anytime you see FanDuel have a very low line, sends a fucking light bulb to your head. Hey, this is
give
something.
you another example. FanDuel had that fucking submission from the UFC chick that I took at 1,300. Other sites had it at 3,300. And she subbed her in the first round. We hit that. The F1 guy that you bet also that we hit Sunday.
Max Verstappen, yeah.
Max Verstappen. You got it at like plus 400 on one site. FanDuel had it at plus 250 when I hit it. So that's a big thing. FanDuel knows who's going to win. FanDuel's from the future. So you want to make sure to learn how to fucking, I see spinning. Are we good? We're good?
It's like on and off. I don't know why.
Well, probably poor producer. We'll blame it on poor producer.
That's me. It's definitely me.
It's probably what it is. Yeah. So when people ask, like, what happened to Shot? Just be a bad producer.
It's all my fault. You can blame it on me.
100%. Yeah. That's what happened.
Yeah, definitely look at those FanDuel lines, guys, because you'll get an idea of what's going on.
Yeah, make sure to check those. So what's going on in the NFL here, Bill? You were talking about some fucking rule change. I was in the chat.
So we argued about that when that game happened between Kansas City and Buffalo in the playoffs. We all had an opinion on it. And the NFL changed it today. Both teams will get a shot at in overtime regardless of what they do. So both teams will get a shot. Tommy, do you like it or do you not like it?
Is that it? Like, what happens on the third? What happens if they both score?
Then it's just whatever.
Why? You got the same problem. I mean,
That's
why can't they just fix a fucking problem? Why do they always have to take it and make it a little less worse, a little less bad, so that then when it happens again, if the Bills and Chiefs play again this year and Josh Allen goes down and Mahomes goes down and then Josh Allen goes down, you got the same fucking debate. Correct? All they did was buy themselves one possession. Fix the fucking rule. Each team starts at the 50 and gets a chance to go score points. And if you don't get it, you don't start from the fucking 25 like college. They're fucking retarded. That's stupid. You don't start in field goal range. Start at the 50, and each team gets a chance, and they go back and forth. Maybe you leave it for just the playoffs. I'm fine with that. But you cannot have, I mean, realistically, a playoff football game, you know how that finishes? You don't have overtime. It just goes till it's done. You just start a new quarter, and that's how it goes. You do not fucking do any of this bullshit where one team scores and the other doesn't get a chance to rebuttal. That's not how the game works. That should not be how overtime works. At no point in the game does one team score and the other team doesn't get a chance to rebuttal. That never happens at any point in the game.
And this is only for playoffs. This isn't for regular season. Regular season will stay the same, but playoffs, obviously, because different. So,
I mean, listen, if you want, shorten the quarters and play another 10-minute quarter and then play another 10-minute quarter. Like you can't fucking have it end where one team, they're just fucking stupid. Is it better than last year's? Yeah, by one possession.
Well, there's no other sport, right, where one team wouldn't get a chance.
No, it's like in a shootout in hockey. If you take the first shootout and score, the other team doesn't get to go. And then it's like, oh, we're going to fix the rule. Now we're going to make it that If they both get the goal on the first try, then we'll make it the second time where the other team doesn't get the score. No, your rule's still fucked up. It's still fucked up. You just made it one possession worse. Because if Josh Allen went and scored and Mahomes went and scored, Josh Allen gets the ball back. If he goes and scores, the game's still over. The Mahomes people are going to be screaming their fucking head off. Granted, it was the other way around. Allen's the one who got fucked. But the Allen fans are going to be screaming their head off, going, we didn't get the second possession.
Well, so
right now all they're screaming is we didn't get the first possession.
So I'll tell you how it could be a little bit different. Right now, you're Mahomes, right? You get the ball first, you go down, you score a touchdown. Do you kick the extra point, or do you go for 2?
If I'm the first team?
Yep.
So if I'm with the new rules, if I'm the first team that's
you're the new rules, you're the first team.
I mean, I definitely don't go for 2 because I know if I score.
Okay, but now when Buffalo comes back down, they have the option of going for 2 in the win.
They have to.
Yeah, so that's how I actually, it's not the same as both teams. Both teams have a chance. You have a chance to win the game. You know, Buffalo has a chance to win. Atlanta never got a shot in the Super Bowl. As soon as Tom Brady hit out that coin, it was over. You guys had
a shot. You guys definitely had a shot.
This at least gives the guy a chance to win the game, Tommy. So I like it. I think it's all right.
No. I don't like it.
A lot of strategy is going to come in whether to go for 2 or not.
Conversion? Why? The other team didn't have to go to a 2-point conversion. Why do I have to go for 2?
They can go for 2. They can go for 2 and put all the pressure on the other team.
If you look at the Buffalo-Kansas City game, they were scoring at will. So a 2-point conversion would have been twice as hard as a scoring drive. They were just walking down the field and scoring. So I don't like that. I just keep it clean. Let the game go for 5 hours.
So you know if you're Buffalo's D, the Kansas City just drove down on you. You also know your Kansas City, Buffalo just drove down on you, right? Kansas City kicks the extra point. Buffalo scores a touchdown. If I'm Buffalo, we're not stopping fucking Mahomes. I'm going for 2. We're ending this right now.
So let me explain something to you, okay? I was in college. I was a wee little lad in the year of 2000, the year of our Lord 2000. And I was watching my Philadelphia Flyers play the Pittsburgh Penguins in the Eastern Conference Finals, I believe. That game went 5 overtimes. Full overtimes. Full hockey overtimes. Not the bullshit. This is a playoff game. They played a whole other period 5 times. The game was on. I don't know if anyone could look it up. The game was on for fucking 5 hours, 6 hours. Like, it was insane. They played a game. And then they played a whole nother game and a half. We were on our fucking edges of our seats for 5.5, 6 hours. We loved it. It was crazy. I still remember they played where it was 22 years later. Let them keep playing. Let them keep fucking playing. Keep playing the game. Play 20 overtimes. Play 100 overtimes. Play 7 overtime. Keep playing the game in the playoffs. Stop with the bullshit. Stop with the penalty kicks. Stop with the fucking shootouts. Keep playing the game in the playoffs. In the regular season, yeah, that's fine. Do whatever the fuck you want. But in the playoffs, you have to keep going. Any rule outside of that is retarded. Go, Rob.
Listen, I told you my piece on it. I think it's better than what they had. Nothing's ever going to be perfect, Tommy. Nothing's ever going to make everybody happy.
Well, I mean, anything
It's better than what they had, and I like it. So,
yeah. Well, anyway, it's not worse, but it definitely doesn't fix anything. Final 4, Bill. This weekend, what were you most surprised about coming out of this weekend with college basketball?
I mean, our little team from Jersey got completely spanked, would you say?
Cinderella got raped.
They didn't even. So that game, I actually only watched about 10 minutes of it.
But St. Peter's only played about 10 minutes of it. So
and then and then I just turned it. And I was watching something, but that was because I couldn't make a bet on the game, which is another Jersey. Come on, states, wake up! We had to vote. What are people doing?
We had the numbers.
But Yeah, it was so stupid. They lasted 10 minutes. I watched 10 minutes. They couldn't make a shot. They had what, like 8 points in the first 10 minutes or something. So that's how I knew. And then you're like, you can't get worse at halftime. They got to start hitting shots.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Yeah. I mean, you shoot like 0 for 11 from 3 and fucking 12% from the field in the first half. You're figuring they got to at least close the gap a little bit, right? UNC doesn't care at this point. They're already thinking about Duke and their heads are out of it. Plus, they're a bunch of cocky retards anyway. So, they go through droughts. They're going to pull players. It's like, oh, I mean, you should cut this to like 15, 17.
So it proved that this team had no business.
No business.
They're playing with any of these teams. They got hot.
Yeah.
Listen, they got hot. It's basketball. Anybody could do it. I can go out there and you can just start shooting. You feel it. When you're feeling it, it lasted a couple of games from them. A couple of their players felt it, got hot. That was it because they had no business. None.
I mean, dude, like I was saying beforehand, I mean, this isn't like a Murray State making it to the Sweet 16. This team had 11 losses in the MAC. Like they weren't like a fucking like one of these like 35-2 teams that you see like Vermont from years ago or teams like that made these runs because they never fucking lose to anybody. And like Murray State was beating their competitors by 28 points a game on average. St. Peter's had 11 losses in the MAC. They shouldn't need. Iona was supposed to win the MAC.
Yeah.
St. Peter's snuck out their MAC championship. So it's like this team didn't even belong to winning their own conference tournament with little shitty schools. And then they beat Kentucky. They beat Purdue. They beat Murray. And like everyone was like, holy shit. The thing that shocked me the most about St. Peter's was I could see it the first weekend, right? Because you get that big upset against Kentucky. And then you got one day, right? The team's got one day to prepare for a pretty balanced team that goes 11 deep, right? St. Peter's. So I could see them catching another team. You usually see those teams get out of the first weekend. The Miamis, the Iowa States, the shitty fucking teams that all the retards bet on that I didn't because I'm the best in the fucking world. So I could see betting on those teams in the first weekend. But then the second weekend when they beat Purdue to start the weekend, it's like, whoa. You're saying, they got to prepare. They have a game the next day. It's hard. It's a disadvantage.
That's where their strategy came into play. And I'm thinking it was just a big circle of them being hot and that strategy that they play. They play 5 in, 5 out. So they sub in a whole new team.
They do line changes.
Yeah. It's like hockey. So that's where I think that they also, these teams who were only running 7 players in the tournament, maybe 8, some of these, the starters are still in, they're getting tired, and these guys are running out 5 new guys with fresh
guys. And that's what I'm saying. Like it's
a little unorthodox, which could punch you in the mouth and get you to a tie with Kentucky late in the game.
That's why you see teams. That's why the run that they made is so impressive. I mean, it's so impressive because they did it with a team that fucking really wasn't even that good. With a squad of people, they were playing a little unorthodox, and they made it to the Elite 8. Like the big thing is always, can you make it to the Sweet 16, right? Can you get out of that first weekend of hell and chaos, right? You got a good 40. I've gone on benders that lasted from Thursday to Sunday. So that's a short period of time, right? Like a lot can happen. Things are flying and momentum's everywhere. But then when Monday hits and whoever you're going to be playing, Cinderella, has a bigger, better team and 5 days to prepare for you, you're done, right? Like when they're focusing on 4 or 5 days just preparing for that Cinderella team, you're done. You're not going to win. So for them to win one of those, that's what was awesome. So props to them. Props to their school. Props to Jersey. Jersey strong, proven again. Even an undermanned average team can make some noise just because we're tough. And they're playing a bunch of fucking millennial Gen Z pussies. So Jersey strong again. Outside of that, Bill, Villanova, we won every bet. I mean, pretty much outside of St. Peter's, which we had teased too. We had them getting 18. Surprised they didn't cover that. Villanova was easy money. Duke was easy money. Kansas was easy money. The whole country was on the other side because they're just bad at this. And we knew UNC would win. We only teased St. Pete. So we knew exactly who the Final Four was going to be the other day. Villanova losing more Achilles. It's a huge deal, Bill. It's a huge fucking deal losing one of their best players on Villanova.
Yeah. I mean, it's huge loss. Huge loss. I don't know. You know what? It's gonna be tough.
It's fucking my whole shit up because Villanova's going to walk through Kansas with more. Villanova's going to walk through everyone with more, and that's a fucking gigantic loss. A lot of you don't even know that they lost a player. They haven't been talking about it fucking anywhere. But yeah, Justin Moore, the guard for Villanova, who averages like fucking 15, 16 points a game. It's him and Gillespie who do all the scoring. You know, you'll get Samuels and Daniels and Dixon and Slater and guys like that contributing, but they're the only guys that are up in that 15 points per game world. Not to mention Justin Moore is one of their only really athletic players, right? Like most of the Villanova guys, if you look at Samuels, he's kind of spot up and plays down low. If you look at fucking Gillespie, fucking white kid carrying, he's a great player, but he's not very fast, not very athletic. Justin Moore is that athlete on the court. So when they lose that athlete, God, this sucks. They only play 6 guys. Villanova plays Archidiakono for like fucking 3 minutes sometimes. So they only play 6. So now they're down to 5. I don't know, Bill. What do you think? Villanova, Kansas. I got to dig into it more. I can't even give a pick yet.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's a toss-up for me. I'm probably just going to follow what you do.
Yeah, smart move. That's a smart move. That's what you should do. And I will know what I'm doing. I mean, I was the same way on Houston, Villanova, though. Keep in mind, the day before I was telling the subs, I think this is a toss-up. And then I came out the next day and put them in 3 max bets. So my research that night made it that there was no way Houston was beating Villanova. Their 3-point defense is too good. So maybe we have the same situation here. As of now, I lean Villanova. I definitely lean Villanova with the points. But we're going to have to see because this Kansas team, Abaji is garbage right now. He's fucking. You like that, eh?
That was a good one.
That's good, right? Yeah, he's garbage right now. But Remy Martin is playing like Abaji did all year. He's throwing up fucking 20 a game. So that team is looking good, and they're dangerous. But right now I'm leaning Villanova. We will let you know by Friday. And the other game, Bill, Duke, North Carolina. The Peacocks were sacrificed. See, Evan, my whole thing was I felt like the Peacocks were sacrificing themselves to North Carolina, to Duke, Satan, because they wanted that Duke, North Carolina. I think this Duke, North Carolina matchup is more important than the national championship for Duke.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is going to do way better viewership than any, St. Peter's Duke thing would do. But from my research, it was that was everything I deduced. I couldn't find anything on a Tar Heel or a sheep or a lamb or whatever the fuck it is.
A ram. I think the Peacocks just sacrificed themselves last week for Duke so that Duke can get their revenge because Krzyzewski and this Duke team can't go out with UNC winning the ACC and knocking them out by 30 points. I think the Peacocks did do their sacrifice last week to say, Duke, here's your revenge. Because if they beat fucking UNC goes, hey, Krzyzewski's last year, we knocked them out of the ACC and they're fucking bums. Now Duke gets the final stamp on North Carolina, Bill. Who wins that game?
I mean, they've never played each other in the tournament. That's what's crazy.
Ever. That's insane that they've never played each other in the tournament.
It's a crazy stat.
It's insane. And they play each other on his last year. So who wins?
Well, since I have a future on Duke, that I put in months ago, I think they started a season. I'm going Duke. I mean, listen, my future is already won. I'm already cashing it because I will be hedging no matter what. Hedging before the game, and I'm going to hedge the next game. And since the future was so long ago, that's what happens when you get futures, guys. You can hedge now the next 2 rounds, and I've already won. I've already cashed. Fuck you, FanDuel. Tommy's Bill Rupp wins again.
Damn it. Duke wins this game. Anyone who thinks they don't. I don't know if you're dumb or if you're just retarded. If you're retarded. Like, I don't know, it's somewhere in the middle. If you think you're North Carolina.
Maybe Duke's here.
If you think North Carolina's going to win this game, you're more than dumb, but probably less than full-blown insane asylum. They're not. Duke wins. It's done. It's already been written that Duke wins. That's over. So if you really are like, North Carolina's going to win, you're a fucking retard. Okay. You're probably the same person going, I don't listen to No Mercy because I don't believe in conspiracy theories, right? As the whole world is one big conspiracy theory now. Even Bill Rupp's fucking on the faction. Like, if you're still on that, like, there's not something up with the government right now train, you're a fucking idiot. You're the same person who's going to bet on North Carolina and lose all your money because you're a loser. So stop being a loser and just put Duke in every single thing you do this week because they're going to win. Okay? Cool. We good? Good. Okay. Bill, you good?
I'm good.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good? Good. Okay. I think that's it for college basketball right now. We'll dive a little heavier into it. It gives you the preview. So, I mean, this is really going to lay out either Duke Kansas or Duke Villanova final. And either way, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a fun final. I believe Duke may not win the national championship. Honestly, I don't believe that they have to win the national championship with this whole destiny simulation thing. But I would not be surprised if they lost the national championship. Actually, I think this was all to get Coach K back to the Final Four and get revenge on North Carolina. That's the movie script. So we'll talk about that as we go. We'll have some player props for that. We'll have some fun bets for that. Start talking baseball towards the end of this week too. But anything else going on in the world of sports, chat or Bill or Evan that we need to talk about? No? All right. So, Bill, I am going to kick to you to give the ladies and gentlemen some NBA bets. I see that you just posted one in the 4 Deep Bets Discord. I got my eyes everywhere. I see everything like a hawk. What are we looking at in the NBA tonight? And what are you thinking about some controversial teams falling in and out of the standings? The Nets are struggling to get back in those top 2 where they have to play 2 games. The Lakers are fucking falling out almost to the play-in game. What do we think's going on here, Bill, as this season starts to wind down?
I told you, bro, I was worried about the Nets. Big loss the other night. Big loss. They were up 12 Sunday night. Big loss. Can't let that happen. I'm worried about them. I mean, the team is just not. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm worried about the Memphis is insane. I think they're 18-2 now, without Ja in the lineup. So they don't even need him. So he's just an extra guy.
No.
Doing nothing. He's doing nothing.
Bill.
Nothing. They're 18-2 without him. 18-2. So, yeah. But my team, Boston Celtics, took a big blow. Robert Williams, done for the foreseeable future. That's huge. He's a double-double man on that team with a bunch of scorers. Gets rebounds, plays D. Huge part of that team. I don't like it. My future on Boston just took a big hit. The Heat are in total disarray. The Bulls are fucking garbage. That team sucks. I don't know. I have no clue what happens in the East.
I do.
What do you got? The Nets?
Evan, what do you think I think happens in the East?
The Nets.
I mean, the Nets make it out of the East and win the championship? How fucking hard is this, you fucking retard? Bill, how fucking hard is this? How long have I been telling you this? How hard have I been going this? How many bets have I put this in? Like, you keep trying to find a reason to take the Nets out. But every time you do this. Well, the Heat aren't very good. The Sixers aren't very good. The Bucks aren't very good. The Bulls aren't very good.
Whoa, I never said the Bucks aren't good.
The Celtics will save them.
Never said the Bucks aren't good. The Bucks are good. You don't want to play them in the first round.
The Celtics will save us. No, Nets are going to win it all. It's over. It's been over. Okay. The only teams that can beat the Nets are all in the West. A healthy Golden State goes on a run. The Grizzlies can beat anyone, and the Suns maybe with Chris Paul back. Chris Paul ain't never won the championship. He's a fucking trash bag.
What do you think about now the Lakers? Lakers making a fucking, AD coming back. LeBron having the best season statistically, basically, of his career. Who knows?
I think you're falling into the trap of LeBron intentionally trying to
No,
score.
that team. I mean, that team sucks. I'm just trying to make conversation.
All right, yeah. I mean, the question with the Lakers is, do they hold off the Spurs? That's the question. Do they hold off the Spurs and actually get in? I want to see them get in. I want them to get in that 10. I want them in the 10 spot because I want to see all the fucking shitheads on TV talk about new season. Here comes the Lakers.
This is what they're built for.
Yeah,
this is it. This is why they were built, just to make. Yeah, they were built for LeBron to play 70 games and to be the leading scorer in the NBA. No.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, I'm curious. I want him to get in just to see him get fucking smacked. I would love it. I would love it if they get in. They're locked into the 9 or 10 hole. They can't get to the 8, right? Because they're 4 games out on the 8.
No.
Right. So, how many games left?
Best they can hope for is get in.
Yeah, they're. But even if they get in, they're playing a one and done twice.
Yes.
Right. Like if you get in the 7-8, for those of you that don't know, you basically get 2 games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get 2 games. The loser of that game goes and plays the winner of the next game, and the other team gets in. So if you come in 7 or 8, you'd have to lose twice not to get in. If you're 9 or 10, you play 2 one and dones. So that's a big difference. So that line is different. That's why I say the Nets are fine as long as they're on that one where they can play 2 games rather than the one and done, because anything can happen on one game. We just saw it happen with Charlotte yesterday. And for the Nets, the 2 teams below them are Charlotte and Atlanta. Those are not bad teams. So you're not talking. Charlotte just beat them at home. So the Lakers, though, yeah, I hope they get smacked by the Pelicans right out the gate. Smacked. Just fucking smacked right in the fucking mouth. Or, Bill, what I want is the Lakers to make it out of the play-in and make it to Phoenix or Memphis and then just get skull fucked by either of them. You know, I'd want them to make it there so that everyone in the media can catch steam again and get on their LeBron train and then just
I'd like to see them get into the regular playoffs, too, because then we can get some good lines against them.
Right.
You know? So
right.
And then you'll just keep hearing everyone again saying, you'll hear it a million times, this is what they're built for.
Yeah,
this is what they're built for.
My favorite thing, and Bill will jump on the Laker train, too, by that point.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, Bill will be back on the Laker train by the time they get into the regular play. Well, Tommy, you don't know. I mean, you don't know. Yesterday, Bill, you don't know.
AD is back.
Yeah, they look good. They beat the Pelicans. You know.
Pelicans are good.
Yeah, yesterday, Bill will be right back. One funny tidbit here before we get to the bets is that, do you know that all those teams put out, I saw someone tweet about this, I'm not taking credit for this, some kid on the internet did it, I just didn't care enough to find out who he was. Did you know that all the teams put out final score, right, on their thing? Like the Nets will be like, we lost to this team, or we beat this team, right? They always give the final thing. So the Lakers have done it for every game this year, like every other social media team. And the Lakers have lost 40 games, or whatever the number is, 45, 43, whatever it is. And someone realized on the internet that, you know how they put a picture of a player? It's like Russell Westbrook doing a layup, and it says Lakers, 98, this team, 105, right? LeBron James has not been on one of the losing player cards the whole entire year on Twitter. So someone realized they think he has something in his contract where they're not allowed to put his player card on a loss. And it's amazing because a couple of those losses, LeBron had 50 points. So they'll put the stat line sometimes of the player, even in a loss. So LeBron James has not been on one card of a Lakers loss all year. Bill, do you think that is just the social media team showing respect to His Highness? Or do you think LeBron actually has something in his contract or made a statement to someone like, don't ever put me
probably told somebody never put him on there.
Yeah. E, what do you think?
I agree. That would be something that's built into his contract.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking through it now. It's on the screen. There's literally none.
Yeah, no, there's none. Someone went through every one. Russell Westbrook's on like half of them. Half of losing cards. So, yeah, there's none there. All right, guys. That's a great chat, BZ. Hey, guys, listen. I don't know. Go, Rob.
I want Russell Westbrook to go somewhere next year and have a good year, bro.
Yeah,
I feel bad for the guy.
I do feel a little bad for him too. All right, Bill, give me some NBA bets.
I'm going to the Lakers game.
You're going to the Lakers game?
No, that's what I'm going to bet on. bet.
I was
My
like,
bet
that's
is
odd.
in the Lakers game, coincidentally. Mavericks.
Universe simulation. The simulations in full
Yeah,
effect.
Dorian Finney-Smith over a half a turnover. Bet 365 has it at 190. I usually don't like laying minus 190, but for one to get one turnover, I will do it today, and I will like it. I wouldn't take it over 200. Over 200, I would it'll go to 1.5, and then just don't take it at all. But anything under minus 200, I hate giving out a minus 200. It kills me so much, but I love the play so much that I'm going to do it. And then maybe I'll parlay it with something later also. So I'm definitely going to do that. I put it in now on my bet. I just bet it. And I'll probably parlay it with something else down the line for tonight, something else that I have. But there's not a huge amount of games in the NBA. Only 5 games today. Lakers are huge dogs. Bucks and Philly is actually a very good game tonight, 7 o'clock. Our Nets play. They should kill the Pistons, which is a reason I don't want to really take any of the Nets things because I don't know how long they're going to play. This game could be over at halftime. Nets could be up by 30. So maybe a first quarter Nets play, first quarter team total with Dorian Finney-Smith, but you have to sign up for 4dbets.com to get the parlay. But as of right now, I'm going to lay to 190 and take him.
40bets.com. 40bets.com. What promo code to use?
Rough 45.
At 40bets.com. Yes, guys, $27 for 7 days. That's it. And you're missing out like a motherfucker if you're not signing up. I really hope you don't sign up. I don't think we should tell you anymore. I hope you don't sign up. Try and look like little stupid bitches as we fucking skull fuck the universe. I will tell you something. I think I want to get a prop bet in. I'll give it out tomorrow. I'm going to dig into it a little more tonight. I think I want to get a prop bet in early this week because I think it's going to get punched a little bit. Any other NBA that we have from anyone else on the staff that they sent in?
It's a shitty card tonight, so not a lot.
All right. I'm going to go to NCAA for you here. Tomorrow we'll have a lot more action. Tomorrow we'll have Bryce Wallace on. He's dropping the golf dimes. Fucking hit another one today. I made it. Dude, Sunday morning was my favorite day. Sunday morning was the best for me. Like I was running on no sleep. I fucking drank about 400. I have like 450 high noon cans just all over the house. It looks like an Easter egg hunt. Like they're fucking everywhere. They're by the toilet in the guest room. That like I literally just might as well have just taped one of these to my hand for 3 straight days. Bill, I drank 39 of these and 11 Cruzons and a bottle and change of tequila. And by the time it was Sunday afternoon or night, I was mixing fucking vodka into fucking what was left of the high noons just to fucking try and strengthen it up. I was fucking hammered. But yeah, I mean, I was fucking running around. My favorite day was Sunday morning because I wake up and I'm like, I don't know. Not wake up, but like I'm trying to like second wind, like just get my fucking energy back. And I don't know what's going on. And all of a sudden, fucking, they're like, guys are like, oh, Price has got a golf bet. I'm like, Kistner, let's go. We're going to bet Kistner. Let's go. And then Bill's like, I got an F1 bet. I'm like, let's go. F1. All right, cool. And then we got a NASCAR bet. I'm like, give me that. Yeah, it's once 2,800. Let's go. It was fucking great. It was a subscriber. Every 2 hours, I was winning something that I had no fucking idea about. Like, is that what they feel like, Bill?
I guess so.
I mean, what a life they have.
Sunday was a good day.
What a life. Saturday, I won 46 units. So that was a good day, too, and hit a plus 2,800.
That was a good weekend. Yeah.
Hit a plus 2,800 in UFC. I mean, is this what they feel like every day? They just get to fucking walk in there, hang out, fucking be entertained, and fucking win shitloads of money?
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about I didn't get the 2,800 in on UFC, but that was a good one.
No, man, this is insane. What a fucking time to be alive. You guys are lucky motherfuckers. So let me give you some NCAA winners today. So I got 2 bets for you today in college basketball. You're probably sitting here going, wait, what?
Well, I hit a woman's game last night.
Louisville. I thought you said I hit a woman last night. I was like, hey, Bill.
No, never.
Hey, relax.
I had a women's game last night. Gave out Louisville. That was a comfortable win. The women's tournament is total chalk.
I've been killing the women's tournament. Yeah.
3-1 seeds and a 2 seed, right? In the Final Four. So, I mean, it's just did all they have to do. Who do you think's going to win that?
I mean, we have South Carolina as a max bet. So I got South Carolina heavy. So I don't know. I haven't
They
really
should.
thought.
They're the best. Them, Stanford, one of them too.
Yep. There's no game until Friday. They play Louisville. I guess this is the Final Four, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So South Carolina, South Carolina, we have as a max bet plus money. For those of you out there wondering, how many sports did these guys do? All of them and awards shows. And we're the best at all of them and award shows. So South Carolina, I have even money, plus money actually we got. And they're
I'm guessing it's going to be them and Stanford in the championship. So
I don't know. I wouldn't sleep on this UConn team. I wouldn't sleep on.
Yeah, but they're the two best. I mean,
They are, but I don't care as long as it's South Carolina. I think they're the best team out there. But they're an 8-point favorite in the Final Four over Louisville, so that should show you how much Vegas respects South Carolina. So I think they're going to take it home. Today in the NIT, I thought the games were yesterday. Obviously, as I said, 4 hours sleep in 75-hour period doesn't lead to being good with days and times. So those of you that are subscribers, I posted this yesterday for you for today. But I actually like one game and love another game. We have a future on Texas A&M to win the NIT. We got that at like plus 400. I believe I even gave it out on here. It's now plus 185 or something like that. So if you want to ride your future, you can. That's fine. Like I won't hate you for that. I'm just a double down guy. So I like to hit it again and hit it again and hit it again and hit it again. So I'm going to go big play, max bet on Texas A&M to win today, minus 135. And we'll go a little bit of a smaller play on St. Bonnie's, who I think is going to benefit from the Garden. Xavier's been benefiting from home court advantage throughout this tournament so far. Bonnie's is more athletic. Bonnie's is more energy driven. And Bonnie's never gets to play on a stage like this, whereas Xavier does, playing in the Big East.
Texas A&M is actually minus 125 on Bet365.
Oh, let's change that and fucking put that in. How you doing? Boom. There you go. We just saved fucking 10 cents on the line. I'm skull fucking Texas A&M tonight. I'm literally account dumping on them. So those are your two bets. Texas A&M, I just think they're the best team. If you want a lot of analysis, Washington State is good. They're the second best team. But Texas A&M is the best team. They should have been in the dance, and they probably would have made it out of the first round. They're a very good team, and they came to win, and now they're going to the Garden. So there's no lack of motivation here. Washington State's coming fucking from all the way out west, all the way east, long trip, and Texas A&M is the better team playing in the Garden here. So I like Texas A&M and Bonnie's. If you still wanted to take a stab on Texas A&M, I think there is value. I think you can get a plus 195, plus 200 on them to win it all, still Texas A&M. So I would stab at that. I have no problem with that. I would take a little stab at that little banger right there. And that's it for college basketball because we only got 2 games today. The nice thing is, Bill Rupp, we are getting to a point where big days are upon us. I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
Major League Baseball starts like next week.
And in the first, month of the season, we have all day games.
Oh, that's great.
So, first month of the season, you're going to have all those 1 o'clock games in the cold weather cities. So we'll have stuff starting at 1. It'll be great. Can't wait.
Sucks for those of you that have jobs. Ugh, who has a job? What's wrong with you? Just gamble better. This is going to be awesome. How about Bobby the Chair, Bill, winning fucking... Bobby won like $5,000 this weekend. I mean, off $200. He found $200 in his MyBookie account, Ev, and turned it into like fucking 4,800 in a week. And some of them were his picks too. The unders.
Yeah, I think he did like 14-2. Or he said,
yeah, it was like 12-2 on unders or something. Bobby unders. So Bobby the Chair. Bobby the Chair's got a gambling problem now because he withdrew for the first time, Bill. He's been betting like forever, but he bet $5, $10, whatever on MyBookie. And he's like, well, I heard on MyBookie you can't get your money out. I'm like, you're retarded. I'm like, it's very easy. Stop listening to idiots on the internet. I go, just withdraw through Bitcoin. And he withdrew through Bitcoin. It was there in a day. A day later, he's like, $1,200 appeared in his Coinbase account. I'm like, these people who talk about the BetUS, Bovada, MyBookie, I heard. No, shut up. It's 2022. You deposit through Bitcoin, it's in a second. You withdraw through Bitcoin, it's out in a fucking day. These people are retarded. So Bobby's now all ecstatic because he realizes he can get money. You know, so
But he has access to fucking regular books now in
he's
that,
so
yeehaw Memphis area where he lives.
stupid.
Yeehaw! Memphis has FanDuel.
We got the FanDuel.
We got the FanDuel now, Ma.
You gonna use that FanDuel, Ma? Nope, don't you about it.
Yeah, I'm going to use an offshore, but we got FanDuel and DraftKings, and I'm still
like a checking account, Ma. Come right in and right out. No, I'm on you, my bookie.
I'm still going to use Bitcoin.
I don't know what them coin bits are. Them Euphoria coins, I don't mess with that.
He's like, oh, what do you mean? I got to sign up?
Yeah,
Bob, you got to sign up for FanDuel. Oh, I don't do that.
And you get I don't know, 100% deposit bonuses, so you can take your 500 out of here and put it in there and double it without even Nah, I think I'm comfortable at my bookie. All right, cool. That's fine. Cool. Well, join. But so if any of you guys are using the offshores, first of all, we have links for all of them on our site and in the bio here, which you can check them out. The easiest way with these offshores is just use fucking Bitcoin. Bobby just learned how to. Bobby's never had a Bitcoin in his life, so we just set him up on a Coinbase account. Took 2 minutes, hooked his card up to it, and boom, he bought Bitcoin with cash, put it in, take it out. It's so fucking simple. It takes away all the hassle.
Guys,
You have to do it.
Monkey knife fight. It's coming up for baseball. We kill NFL, we kill MLB and Monkey. And UFC too.
Monkey.
So we baseball coming up, the home run derby. We do the games, you gotta hit home run. We smash it. I didn't deposit once last year throughout the whole season, going from baseball to football, didn't deposit. I still have my money in there. Gonna go through another season. And I've taken money out. Never deposited once. We've killed it all season. Go to our site, hit the link, promo code 4Deep100. You get $100. You put 100 in, you get 100% deposit bonus. So you'll start out the season with $200 in there. What's better than that?
You don't even need to go to the site. It's in the bio. You can click the link in the bio.
Link in the bio.
There you go. So
But, Monkey Knife Fight's fun. It's so easy. So easy. And we run contests for our people, so make sure to use our code 4Deep100. Let's see. Do we have any hockey plays here, boys? Before we skedaddle on out of here, and I go right back to sleepy.
Ghost gave one play. That's going to be.
There's a lot of NHL today, guys. So I'm guessing Ghost will be in their chat later tonight, giving out a whole bunch. There's a lot of hockey.
Let's give one here. What are we giving them?
He gave out the Panthers team total over 4. They're playing the Canadiens today. He did have a little thing that said if we don't get to 100 likes, he's not going to give out more plays. So that's only 4 likes, so we better get there.
I think we're done. I think they didn't get there. I saw him in the chat pushing it. Honestly, there's been hundreds of people watching this. 97 likes. I'm putting my foot down. No.
Guys, I'm going to let you know. So
we gave you till 3:01. We actually gave you a minute later. I was stalling it because I saw him doing that. You're a punk. This is it. Bill, I'm sorry to cut you off. This is what we've been talking about. The generation, the Gen Zs and the millennials lack accountability. They lack accountability and responsibility. Everyone lets them get away with everything, and that's why they're little bitches. Well, guess what? You just fucked up. I know you're 3 away. I know I could very easily give it a minute. I know Evan was about to. No.
There it goes.
You're punished. Yeah, you're punished, though. Too late. You get no more.
So
learn. Maybe next time you'll hit the fucking button right when you log in.
Well, I'll give them a little, maybe half unit play that I'll play.
Cut the stream down.
Don't
give me anything.
No, let's go.
Oh, I want to try out a
fucking lazy bitches. Don't give me anything.
I got a theory. So
you're just doing this for yourself.
So tonight on the NHL, we got a minus 400. Is the Panthers game, correct? Panthers yes. Minus 400 on 365. Canadians plus 320. Put a half a unit, put a quarter of a unit on the Canadians money line. Every time I see a minus 400 in any sport, it loses.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Let's try it out tonight. Montreal.
That does happen almost every time. It always is worth at least a little taste on the other side. All right. I mean, listen, Ghost just texted me 2 more hockey plays. Nope. Sorry. Didn't make it. Punishment. You don't like it? Find another fucking dad. Anyway, Bill Rupp, final words.
I didn't collect on Monday because I was out Monday. I could have. I put the withdrawal through. I still haven't got it. So collect on Monday. I had a lot to collect. And join Monkey Knife Fight.
All right. Evan Hand, final words.
I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed.
I'm upset. I'm not disappointed. I'm pissed. You get no place. So be better. Next time, let's hope that we hit 100 on the 101st viewer logging in. But until then, fuck you. You want to not support us or not help us? We don't help you. Good luck and go fuck yourself, motherfuckers.
Let's go!